Hi guys, welcome to Keeping It Simple Crafts. I hope everyone is doing good. Please remember, if you like this video, to give it a thumbs up and share. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you as a subscriber. Today I am going to show you how I made this Halloween splatter screen wreath. They're one of my favorites to make, and they're super easy and quick to make too. So you will need one splatter screen from Dollar Tree, and I removed the knob. You will need a round placemat. You are going to need some Halloween floral picks. You will either need a hat or a sign for the right side. You will need 2 colors of ribbon with wire. And I picked up those picks at the bottom right at Dollar General. And I think that's about it to get started. You will also need your hot glue gun and glue sticks, some floral wire, and some wire cutters. First, you're going to take your splatter screen and you're just going to place your placemat over it and just wire your placemat on. And I use 4 wires to wire mine on, and this is just 20 gauge floral wire, and you can pick it up at Walmart, Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, places like that. So just thread it through the placemat, thread it through the splatter screen, go to the back, give the wires a few twists, and then trim off the extra part of the wires. Now it is a little bit more difficult to thread the wire through this placemat, but just be patient and work, the wire through, and you can do it. The placemat is optional. You could spray paint your splatter screen if you wanted to black, or you could just fill in with some other types of filler, but I just kind of like the way the splatter screen looks with the placemat on it. It just kind of makes it look a little more finished. Next, you're going to need 2 of the Halloween picks from Dollar General, and you're going to need 2 of the purple flowers and 2 of the black roses for this little bouquet. So put your taller ones down first, and then you're just going to place your flowers on top of the taller ones. Now I try to do like 2 of the purple, 1 on the left, 1 on the right, and then I usually do just 1 in the center like this, but it just did not look like it had enough flowers, so I went back and added another bouquet of the black roses from Dollar Tree. Once you have the bouquet the size you want, then zip tie it together. Make sure you get that zip tie nice and tight, then cut off the extra part of the zip tie, and now you're ready to wire your flowers onto your splatter screen wreath. So I just went right above the zip tie, and I'm just taking some floral wire, threading it through the placemat, threading it through the splatter screen on each side of the flowers, and then I'm going to go to the back and give the wires a few twists and cut off the extra part of the wires. And I did add a second wire at the top of the bouquet so that way it would not move. The purple flowers are dahlias. Remember, I did go back and I added 1 more pick of the black roses. Now I'm tying a bow, so let out a tail, make a loop, keep it pinched tightly in your left hand, go the other side, make another loop about the same size as your first loop. Sometimes you have to twist your ribbon if you have a design, that way you can keep the design on top. And then once you have the loop the same size as the first one, go back to the other side, try to make the loop the same size on each side. So just go back and forth until you get the bow the size you want, then let out a tail again. And then now I'm adding some of the lime green ribbon on top, so just place it right on top of the black and white ribbon. Make a loop, keep it pinched tightly, go to the other side and make another loop, and then let out a tail. So I did a double bow with the black and white ribbon and a single bow with the lime green ribbon, and you'll want to have some floral wire close by to wrap tightly around the center of your bow. I made the loops on the single bow quite a bit smaller than I did on the double bow. Make sure you get those wires nice and tight. To dovetail the ends, fold the ribbon in half with the edges to the left side. Go to the folded side and cut away from the fold, and that makes the pretty V's on the end, and it just kind of dresses up your bow. Now take the wire that's on your bow, and you're just going to go just about right where the zip tie is on your flowers and thread the wire on each side of your flowers. Now just be patient, it takes a little while to get these wires threaded through that placemat, and then you'll go to the back, give the wires a few twists, and cut off the extra part of the wires. You could trim the stems of the flowers a little bit shorter if it bothers you that they stick out beneath the bow or below the bow. So this is how it looks. Now first I took this witch hat headband and I just removed the headband, and it had the little elastic strip, so I just threaded floral wire through it and attached it to the wreath. But I just decided that it was a little small and I needed something a little bit bigger, so I ended up going with a sign that I picked up at Dollar Tree. So I'll show you a picture closer to the end and you can let me know if you like it better with the witch hat or better with the sign. It just seemed like the colors, the greens, just didn't work well together. So maybe if I'd had a black witch hat, I would have liked it better. But it just didn't seem like the colors, my shades of greens, wanted to work well together today. Do you ever have days where it just seems like whatever you do, you just can't do it right? Well, today is kind of one of those days for me. I managed to cut my hand, I don't know how, 2 different times, either with the wires or somehow, I don't know. But anyways, it's just one of those days for me. So this is the sign that I went with. The little witch legs, and it says, "Enter if you dare." I just thought that was the cutest sign from Dollar Tree. So I ended up hot gluing a pipe cleaner to the back of it, and then I had to make the pipe cleaner into a loop and thread wire through it so that I could attach it on this placemat. So that's it, guys. I did also add a pumpkin to the center of the bow. Okay, so you're gonna have to let me know if you like it better with the witch hat or with the "Enter if you dare" sign.